What? Oh. Well, that's different. Well, hello there, and welcome to a new episode from the Origins Trinity server. As you may know, I had a bit of an accident last episode up there, and well, at least we don't look to be small anymore. I guess that's good. However, we are a pillager, an evoker, to be exact, which also means I now can do this. Now this of course also means that we are too large for the mansion, which now seems a little silly to be that small, but you live and you learn. I have, however, grabbed a couple of trapdoors, oh, excuse me, so that we can get in here to grab our stuff on all of these things. So it's not too bad, but yeah, at least we have access to the things. This does of course mean that we need a new place to live now, and honestly I'm not quite sure where to go. Of course we can't really live in the village anymore as we're a pillager. We'll really just scare everybody, so that's not gonna work, but I don't want to be too far away either. We got Freckles up there, we got the tiny mansion down there, we got the village and stuff over there, so, you know, it may have to be on this side of the little lake. Might have to be over here, or potentially over by, well, spicy, well, that's still in the... How about this? This seems actually this seems like a good spot. How about we claim this little hill for ourselves right here, and we build the Evoker Shrine. So, with the chest monster moved over to where it needs to be, together with our bed and some other stuff, I think we should start thinking about how to do this. Because, of course, we want the Evoker Shrine to kind of fill up this place. So we're going to have to build some kind of wall around here, I think. And then maybe some kind of tiny bridge that goes over this ravine. Maybe dig it out a little bit more, put some lava in there maybe. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I am going to grab some deep slate, I think, and try to map a little bit more of this out, because otherwise I don't think I'll be able to figure out where to build. Yeah, so we definitely want something out here. I'm not quite sure how far out. Maybe we'll do it like there. And then maybe loop it around here again. Yeah, something like this. I'll have a look at this in a second and see if it does what I need it to do, because I don't want it to be too... don't want it to be too obnoxious, but it needs to be a little obnoxious. So let's see. Yeah, if we do it like that, then it will be relatively tall. I think we can go all the way up here, actually. So let's remove some of these again and move it a little bit up before we check again, I suppose. Yeah, that's more like it. Let's take it up there and then bring it out to, I think, there. That should be quite fair. Yeah, that should be fair. So then we just diagonal this up there. We'll bring this over like so. Kind of just follow this layer around-ish. Not quite, but, you know. Just to make it a thing. And just like that, we have marked out at least most of the stuff. So the shrine itself is going to be here. I'm going to have to fly a little bit further off this way. And then you see this part here. That's going to be more of a pillager village. And then I'm not quite sure what to put here, but I feel like there needs to be something in that space. Maybe like a small tower or something. I don't quite know yet, but something's going to go there. So if we go over here, you can kind of see the size of it. is fairly decent. It's not super large, but yeah, I think this is going to be quite alright. Now, the big question will, of course, be what on earth kind of color palette or block palette am I going to use for this? Because I was not prepared for this at all. I was not at all prepared. So I'm not quite sure. Now, if we look at these things, they're kind of grayish. Everything is actually kind of grayish. So I think we're going to need to use some cobble, some tuff, maybe some deep slate. Make kind of a dark, maybe some dark oak logs, or maybe spruce. I'm gonna have to tinker around a little bit with that, but let's see if we bring that in. Do I have any... Did I not have a box full of stone things? Yeah, some andesite, that's good. So andesite, do I have any tuff? Well, we got some gravel. What about cobble? Normal cobblestone. So let's see here, we got the cobble deep slate, we got the normal cobble, that's kind of bright. That one's kind of... Yeah, that's not so bad. And then if we mix in some gravel and some andesite, that's actually a pretty decent block palette. Not gonna lie. Let's pick you, put you guys in there, and then I need to go get some tuff to check that. Do we have any tuff nearby? Ow. So I went and grabbed some tuff blocks from down in the mines, and I really think that this is going to be a pretty decent palette. Now, if we switch this out with that and place the cobble more on the lighter side, yeah, I think this will work. So let's see if we can figure something out for the shrine part. Maybe yeah, I'm gonna have to do some building and probably give this to you in a time lapse. Yeah, hi. You may have noticed a couple things in the time lapse that didn't go quite according to plan. So when when I placed the lava, silly little evoker brain is apparently not very smart, so the entire retaining wall caught on fire, obviously because it was made out of wood. And then, of course, my house kept going on fire, and then my bridge burned up, and I burned up this tree. I think I've saved some of it, though. And hopefully I had enough stone to keep this from happening again. Yeah, so that was a little bit of a thing, as you might be able to see. So I don't really like having a stone bridge. I really don't. It looks horrible, but I don't quite know what to do with it yet. I may just make it thicker, just so that it might look like a... If I can walk over here without dying, I might make it a little bit thicker so it goes down here, so it kind of looks like a natural arch instead of a stone bridge that I actually made, because that looks absolutely horrible. But on the side of, well, the lava, I am a little bit unsure what to do with all of this. Because, of course, it does look kind of weird now. If we pop on over here, you can kind of see it goes from this and then it's just stone. So at the very least, we're going to have to texture that with something. Maybe some tuff and maybe some andesite would do it. But yeah, the lava fall by itself is kind of cool, but it kind of looks a little bit weird now because of the retaining wall being burned to a crisp, of course. Yeah, that looks at least a little bit better. I think that may have done the trick, to be honest. Let's have a look from up here as well. There we go. Yeah, this is not so bad. Not gonna lie, this is not so bad. So with a little bit of dark in there from the tuff and breaking up the stone a little bit with the andesite, it almost looks like it's supposed to be like this now. It's still a little bit off, I think, but not nearly as much as it was. Yeah, I think we can live with this. I think we can live with it. And I really think that the evoker shrine thingy majig place is kind of coming to life now. I kind of like it. I'm a little bit iffy about the skeleton thingy over here, but you know what? I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. But yeah, so let's do the tour. Let's do the tour, because I realize we haven't done that. So here's the bridge. Now, when you come over here, you get to this kind of obnoxious building, kind of a prison thing that you have to walk around to get into, because it's kind of in the middle of everything and there's only one entrance, and that is on purpose. It is by design. And in here you will find the enchantment table. You will I of course can't do any of that stuff, but that's okay. Oh, I can. It's just laggy, I suppose. Yeah, okay. And here you will have, all of the books in the world. I made these out of, oh my goodness, bookshelves. I had to go to the end. Let's see. Pythodendron and Dragon Tree. Yeah, Pythodendron and Dragon Tree. That's what these are. You can make bookshelves out of them. Of course, normal recipe with books, but different type of planks. And to be honest, they look really good together with the soul lanterns. I really like them. Then over here you have the little nook where stuff and things are happening. This is also the Dragon Tree crafting table, I think. I have my brewing stand. I have a scholar's table that I have absolutely no clue how it works, but it looked cool, so I put it there. And then you have some makeshift tables, a couple of lanterns, and over here is more of the everyday smelter, array, blast furnace, all the stuff and things you could need, and my ender chest that apparently still has some lava in it from my little nether escapades. Oh well, it's a thing. Okay, guys, words cannot describe how tired I am of dealing with lava and fire and burning houses. So I think I'm going to try to round it off for today right now because, well, there's more to do, but I think I don't have the energy for that now. There's also not a whole lot of time to make these episodes, so that's just the way it's gotta be. But looking at the area now, it's really starting to get somewhere. We have the lovely path that we made up to Freckles' place. We have the mini mansion area with the tiny houses. We have Spicy and KuleKnight's stuff over here. Oh, there's some paths I haven't seen before, and they moved their thingy down here. That's nice. This is very nice. I like it. I really like it. Oh, there's a dungeon. We haven't done the dungeon yet. Bruh, next episode we're gonna do the dungeon, for sure. So yeah, I think that is going to be it from me. If you liked the video, please hit that like button, it really helps out the channel, as well as subscribing if you're new here. And that's it for now. Bye bye.